Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 26 Road to Glory series video. Today, we have a Week 8 matchup in 2027 between Ryan Gamer and the number 12 Kentucky Wildcats at Texas A&M versus the unranked Aggies. This is an Aggies team on the other side who has a great defense, but their offense has not showed up for them this season yet. So they're 3-3. On the season, they're 0-2 in the conference. And this Kentucky team on the other side is coming off a win against the number 1 team in the nation, the Alabama Crimson Tide. We're sitting with a record of 5-1 and we're 2-1 in the SEC. Now, I do want to point out, historically speaking, in college football games, I struggle playing at Texas A&M. This environment is always tough for me. I would say my win percentage playing away against the Aggies is probably 15%. So we're going to have to play smart football today in order to win. It is going to be a very tough environment. We need to run the ball. We need to run some play actions and try to score as many touchdowns as we can. Obviously, that's always the goal. But you talk about last week against Alabama, we didn't score many touchdowns. It was a lot of field goals. But we did enough to win the game. I want to score more touchdowns this week, though. Now, taking a look at the matchup preview, comparing these two teams by the numbers, they're 83 overall. We're 82. We have an 84 offense. They have an 81 offense. We have an 81 defense, and they have an 86 defense. And I did check their depth chart. They have a whole lot of talent, especially on the defensive line. Now, our impact player this week is Wilcox, our running back, who, if he can stay on the field, if he can stay healthy, he dominates, and we need him to have a big game today. It's going to be tough to throw. Remember, we're not going to be able to hot route. We're not going to be able to audible or any of that. It's going to be a very tough environment to change anything at the line of scrimmage, and we've had a lot of success changing plays at the line of scrimmage this year. We probably will not be able to do that today. So gonna have to run the ball well, open up some play actions, and dominate. It is going to be a battle today against Texas A&M. But before we do that, I'm going to go through the top stories, take a look at the updated top 25, and then do the weekly agenda. The game start timestamp can be seen at the bottom of the screen. I also have all the timestamps in the video description. So if you want to go ahead and jump around, feel free to do that. And if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And if you like sports game content, be sure to subscribe. I have multiple ongoing career mode series. So if you like sports games, this is the channel for you. And even more content on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2, link at the bottom of the description. So starting with the top stories here, it's the Heisman Watch. So through the first 8 weeks, Quentin Joyner is leading the way from Texas Tech. And as you can see here, there's 2 players from Texas Tech and 2 players from Texas in the Heisman Watch. Now, Ryan Gamer is still not on the list. Now, we didn't have the greatest game against Alabama, but that was against the number 1 defense. I still think with Ryan Gamer's stats this year, he does deserve to be on this list. But hey, we got to prove it against Texas A&M today. Next up, we knew this matchup was happening last week. Number 2 Georgia against number 4 Oklahoma, and Georgia gets the win 31-28. And the Sooners running back Xavier Robinson had a big time game, but it wasn't enough at the end of the day. Next up, LSU crushed Mississippi State last week. Mississippi State has had a good year. They were number 19 going into that matchup. LSU was number 9, and LSU in front of their home fans just absolutely dominated in that rivalry game. And lastly, LSU will be facing off against number 13 Auburn, and Auburn has had a great year. I mean, that's going to be a really tough matchup for Auburn because LSU has been playing great football. It'll be interesting who pulls out the victory there in this SEC clash. And here's your look at the updated top 25 through the first 8 weeks of the year. We got Georgia, who takes the number 1 spot from Alabama, 6-0, Notre Dame, Miami, Michigan, Pittsburgh, Clemson, LSU, Penn State, Oklahoma, and Alabama. So Alabama, they end up still staying at number 10 ahead of Kentucky, even though we took them down last week, and we have a 5-1 record and they have a 4-2 record. Now, they've had a stronger strength of schedule than us, so that's probably why they are ahead of us. But yeah, I think we deserve to be ahead of them. Oregon number 11, Kentucky number 12. We were 18 the week before. Auburn number 13, Nebraska, Indiana, UCLA, Missouri, SMU, Ohio State, USC, Texas, Tennessee, UTSA, Oklahoma State, and the final team to make the top 25 is Baylor. Now, I know we're early in conference play, but here's the conference standings so far. Right now, if the season ended today, it would be Georgia against LSU in the SEC Championship. Auburn number 3, Arkansas, Alabama, Oklahoma, and then Kentucky sitting at number 7. We're looking to climb up in the SEC. Hopefully Georgia, LSU, Auburn, and Arkansas all lose a couple games, and we get to finally play in an SEC championship game. Okay, so Ryan Gamer had a great practice this week. Our coaching trust is up to 13,400, and new head coach for Kentucky, Coach Dodge, is very happy with Ryan Gamer's play. And you know, I will say Coach Dodge has been awesome. He's been aggressive. The play calling has been great. There's been a couple question marks on the play calling, but overall, I love the game plan that Coach Dodge has, and Jerry, of course, helping out with the game plan. They're doing a great job, and that's one thing that the game this year does a much better job of, is adapting to what the defense is showing. And I love that. If they're allowing mesh routes all day, every day, you notice our head coach will keep calling mesh routes or slants. Like, it is awesome. That is what they're supposed to do, right? Find the weakness and then take advantage of the weakness. So Coach Dodge has done a great job of that. I do want to point out, we're only 13,000 coaching trust away from audibles. That is going to be huge. Ryan Gamer, the quarterback for the Seahawks, you know, this is technically the prequel series, but the Madden series is ongoing right now at the same time. But I point that out because Ryan Gamer has unlocked audibles and hot routes now in the Madden series, and it changes everything. So I cannot wait till we can actually audible. Can't do it yet, but that's going to be very useful for changing up the plays, right? So on to the weekly agenda now. We have 6 energy. We don't have enough skill points to unlock more abilities, but that is the goal moving forward. We're 91 overall. We don't really need to improve our overall that much this year. We need better abilities, especially for facing pressure. Now, Ryan had midterms last week, and let's just say nobody was impressed. So the new go over these next 6 weeks, yeah, we have 6 weeks left in the season, 6 games left this year. We're halfway through, and if we don't study, we're going to be academically ineligible to play. So we better study early, and we better study often. And this is the first time Ryan's ever been healthy after a game in his entire career. Wait, why is the career wear and tear so far down now? Wait, was it that bad last week? So what we're going to have to do, everybody, is when we get to junior year, we're going to turn off wear and tear. Because in no way would any quarterback in modern day college football, even with the number of hits Ryan's taken, he hasn't taken that many hits, you would be able to play all 4 years of college football, right? The wear and tear is insane. We even lowered some of the settings, and I don't think it made a difference at all. But yeah, we better study is what I'm trying to get at. But that career wear and tear, we're going to have to turn off wear and tear when we get to the final year. Because we're not going to let that dictate whether we continue to play or not, right? Just because if it was realistic, I would say yes. But it's not like Ryan's a running quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Ryan is out here running over people or something. We've got hit, but like, I don't know. Every quarterback in an SEC schedule is getting hit. Ryan's no different than any other quarterback, right? We should not almost have our career over due to all the hits, right? It hasn't been that bad. It is time for the Week 8 matchup here. Number 12, Kentucky Wildcats at Texas A&M versus the Aggies. Now, playing on the road here, we've got to get momentum early. Got to try to get an early touchdown or 2, put pressure on them, and I will say our defense should be able to dominate against their offense. Their offense is having a down year. Taking a look at their depth chart, we should dominate defensively. So let's see what uniforms they're wearing. So just the maroon and white. So let's wear white jerseys in blue pants. Yep, that's the way. And make sure the playbook is set. Coach Dodge's playbook is Georgia. It's been a good playbook. Why change it? Let's dominate, everybody. Let's play smart football. Let's get the job done. And, you know, let's try to win by a couple touchdowns here on the road. Imagine.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to college College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
It's time, everybody. No big speeches today. Let's just get on out there and get the job done. A rainy day. Of course it is. Of course it's raining. Defense got the stop. You love to see that. This is going to be so tough in the rain. Oh, boy. Remember, we're going to have drops. We're going to have more missed throws by Ryan.
This crowd going to
The 11th toughest place to play. You can see that at the top right. Oh, boy.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it.
Quick throws all day. All day, every day.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB.
Looking at Washington here.
Back to pass on second
running
down.
back. Not running back, tight end.
In the middle, it's Williams. And
3rd and 2. This is a great running chance here. I like it.
Right? So you give
oh, this is a great look.
And make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle.
Yes. Good job. Good vision there from Wilcox. No.
Looks as if we have
David Washington Jr. just got hurt blocking. That's a big loss. Hopefully he's fine. I tell you, between this series and the Dynasty series right now, we're seeing so many injuries. I think the wear and tear is just too much.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Throw it away. I thought it was outside the box.
But I don't think they're going to let him get away with it.
Was it not outside the tackle box? I thought I was, but what do I know?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will
clearly
take
not
the
much regarding intentional grounding. Looked fine to me.
For a second down play. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's
yeah, we didn't have to get it all there. 3rd and 14.
Immediately short gain there.
You could run a screen here.
Pick up the first.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to.
Or you go for a big play with the running back.
Because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Spits it out to the back.
It's close. Good try. I thought Wilcox could make the play. Go for it, coach.
That's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short.
Listen, that was a good drive. I mean, I know we didn't get the first down, but 100% completion. We were moving the ball. That intentional grounding killed us. I thought I was outside the tackle box, but clearly I misread where the tackle box was. So, yeah. I think they called the right call there. I think that I just misread where the tackle box was. So
they'll start this
it is what it is.
33-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back.
I guess I wasn't outside the tackle when I thought I was.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Because you don't look at the hash marks, right? You look at your tackle, and I don't think we were outside the original tackle box on that play.
The running back had absolutely no chance.
Washington Jr.'s back.
Second down,
and no. Wrong button. We're lucky. I was trying to throw it to A. Somehow I hit X, and I don't know. I know that's possible because I hold my thumb like this. That one makes sense. So I hit them both at the same time like that. That one made sense. Some of the ones that I do make no sense. That one actually makes sense. But I'm not upset about that one.
12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down.
We have Road Dog. Can we audible? Yes. No, we can't. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, yes, we can. It worked.
From the gun. Wants to pass.
He got it. No.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just.
Coach, let us hurry up.
Trying to keep this drive.
Why did he not cut that up? It's an inside zone. The inside was open. He cut it away from the hole. We had a good play call for that. That was a good hurry up. It was open. The hole was right open up the middle. And the thing about Wilcox, he always wants to bounce it outside. And he's got to see that vision, get the first down, be on your way.
The drive starts
Simple
from
first
their
down.
own 25-yard line.
Defense got the stop, though.
And he never had a
Well,
chance.
3-0.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
But they're keeping him from scoring, and that's the big part. Banks should be open for a touchdown. Maybe.
Wants to fire
Nope,
on
RB, I tried. No time. That's why we need some of those perks to be able to throw it even when pressured. The resistance perks leveled up. Because as you're getting hit, you can still throw it.
Can get back in the game in the second.
Minus 13 rushing yards. Yeah, I think we need to give up the rushing game. I don't think we're going to be rushing anymore.
We're ready to play.
I think Coach Dodge has completely removed all run plays from the playbook right now. 3rd and 22.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Wait, he may get that.
Finds his man. It's Williams.
Go for it.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Good tackle. He almost had that. That was so close. If he was a bit faster, he had it. He had it. Good play. Okay. You know the good news. Now we're going to try to run it again. You know the good news? We haven't thrown an interception. We have a B-. We're not playing a bad game. This is a great defense. In a very tough environment. Number 17 missed his block.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss.
Yeah, we can't run it against him.
Block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, good news, it wasn't the wrong button.
Gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge
Bad news. It was a terrible read. Was that our first incompletion? Well, we can't run it or throw it. That was a great play by that defender. I just misread where he's going.
The big thing now.
That's wide open. Oh boy! Go! Maybe we can run.
For a big gainer to the 43.
Maybe we hit him with the play action.
Execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles.
Ryan missed that throw by about 40 yards.
The second level, and you're creating big lanes for this
The rain. Let's go with that.
Not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that time.
Looking at Gilmore.
Into an interception. He doesn't get.
Yep, Gilmore wide open.
Lower that football and give his receiver a chance.
He dropped it. Not an easy catch in the rain. You're going to have more drops in the rain. Okay, Wilcox should be open here.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Nope. He is, though. Let's go. That looks like Ryan in the future. In Madden 26, throwing on the run, a dime. That's a glimpse into his future.
But to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, and those types of routes, Reese,
what a route, too.
If you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't.
The defender was doing a great job covering both the tight end and the running back there.
And they executed that perfectly.
Don't like a run here, but we don't really have a choice.
Out to the right, gets him the football quickly, but this defense, man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's why.
Speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
Fake screen will.
Better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big.
That is the most open receiver you're ever going to have. Come on.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Listen, it's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond.
First and goal in this field.
You're always going to see an interception on the channel. Usually 2.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Oh.
Falls incomplete, and he did
in his hands.
Perfectly. Except catch the football.
Dangerous throw, yes, but he could have caught that.
They'll try it again from the 2.
That's wide open. Yes! On UK.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Sometimes you need a good pick six to get you fired up and ready for the game.
He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Sometimes you need a pick six to get you fired up to win the game. Ryan Gamer 2025, right? Only on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel where you hear something like that. Oh boy, that is a big time touchdown. You know the beautiful thing, we've thrown 2 touchdowns today. Just happens to be one for the other team. No. There ain't no way they've scored 17 on us. Well, technically they've scored 10 against our defense. But they shouldn't even have scored that much.
From the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half.
Not way
but after
down.
that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
He's got to stay in bounds.
At a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He's got to get that first down, everybody.
These guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and
yeah, they're loud.
Third down.
Oh no.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He's open though. Beautiful. Hey, we got a minute 55 left. We got plenty of time. Hurry up. No, Wilcox is hurt.
And they'll mark it at the 44.
We need him out of the backfield.
As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Finds his tight end.
Beautiful.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
We got plenty of time.
Last completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Remember, Ryan does have road dog, so that helps us on the road. It's still really tough, clearly.
He's got him set up in business at
Why
the
would we run?
35 with a first down.
It's a 2-minute offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Hilton.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those
good blocking.
Matchups.
He looks so slow.
Your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He looked like he was as fast as Ryan Gamer, right? And that's not a compliment. We got time.
Come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Beautiful. We had like 5 receivers open. Were they in prevent? I'm gonna call a timeout. We got some time. Let's rest our players a little bit. But were they in prevent?
And they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That is a wild decision if they were.
1st and 10, trying to
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the play action here. Wilcox is back.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Was that the rain? That ball was thrown to Mason Williams. Going to the outside. That ball looked like it was thrown between 2 receivers directly to the defender. What? Can we can't watch that replay, can we? Yeah, you can't watch replays. That ball was thrown to Mason Williams going to the outside. The tight end would have picked up the running back down the middle. That's the reason I threw it to Mason. Ryan threw that behind him. It had to be the rain, right? Had to have been. That's crazy.
From their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to
That's all the offensive line, giving us the time for that.
Stopped him at the 41.
I cannot believe Ryan missed that throw that bad. Like that's like one of the worst throws we've seen in this series.
First play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Running into the open space.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess
Like, of
around.
course, middle linebackers playing inside can pick it if it's thrown inside. That's not what I was trying to do.
Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after the earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
He's wide open.
Down the sideline.
Yes.
Snatches it on the right. Ripping off
Come on.
Chunk of yardage,
What a route.
just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Wildcats are on the move.
Touchdown! We're back. It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond.
Touchdown, Wildcats!
Listen, if there's a quarterback, there's actually, the way to say this, there's no quarterback better than Ryan at throwing an interception and bouncing right back and scoring. We've thrown so many interceptions on the channel. It's just what we do sometimes. But you know what? Ryan bounces back every single time. Let's go. 80% completion. Have our only incompletions been interceptions? Wouldn't that be interesting? To be fair, that was just the interception wasn't on me. That was on the first one was 100%. The second one, I got to watch that back and see what happened because I think it was just a terrible throw in the rain.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it.
We're back.
It's Gilmore.
We're back. Hurry up.
Finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Kentucky right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Beautiful. Hurry up. We have him in the perfect defensive look. Make them audible out. Oh, wait, they're blitzing the safety. Nope, straight down the field.
Defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line.
Yes!
Spectacular layout and catch.
Oh, boy!
It is plays like that that'll let you play.
Why were they sitting? They changed their look. I don't know why they did that.
I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it
good
off
try.
the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays
Sorry.
all over the field.
Wasn't the greatest decision to throw that.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity.
That was
It's
thrown.
incomplete, and I tell you
No. That was thrown to B. B is right in the middle. Is there some home foot advantage I don't know about with the controller? Or is that just all me? There ain't no way.
Rex lucky to get that one back.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He got it! Yes!
He thought he might turn that
We're
into a
lucky our
score,
tight
but
end
the
jumped up
defense
for that
able to
ball
wrestle
earlier,
him down
and we didn't
short. They'll
throw a
stop him
pick.
at the 3.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out.
With
here
our
to kick a
backup
field
running
goal,
back,
but
no.
instead,
This is our
they get
starter,
a massive
100%.
play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown.
Let's run a
here,
zig
first and
route.
goal.
They want to throw.
Speaking of backup running back, what a catch! Diving catch for the backup. Do you want to win or do you want to lose?
Moving so slowly for this quarterback.
Ryan's back. You know he's playing good when he has a B plus with 2 interceptions. Usually that would be like an F.
Get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy.
Ryan threw that between the hole, like 2 linemen. You saw the hole in the line. If he throws that left or right, it's going to be hit, right? It's going to be hit by a lineman. That's why it was thrown low like that. But what a catch. Are you kidding me? I still am so shocked with that play that was the middle, that was thrown to the tight end. I'm so used to like holding my thumb like this when gaming, and it's not a problem in any other game. But like in college football, it's a problem. Madden, it happens a couple times, but very rare. But I'm going to have to go back to like, instead of like kind of holding my thumb on 2 buttons, right? I'm going to have to, yeah, because I think what I'm doing is I'm pressing 2 buttons at the same time. Like you saw, I was trying to press B, and I guess my thumb slid off on A and tapped it and let up and went on to B. But going on to B second does nothing. Now we know the problem, and now we know how to fix it in theory. That's what happened there, because you saw the input. So it's like a lob. So I was on A, moved to B, but it's too late.
First snap of this drive.
21-17 though. I will say, Jerry did tell the team in practice this week, if they allowed more than 10 points on this Texas A&M offense, they're running sprints all week. So he's not going to be happy. Well, technically, Ryan allowed 7 of those. So that we haven't allowed more than 10 yet.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it.
You know, I know some of you all don't like the strategy of running back 15 feet, but we've got to do it. We need more time.
Keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though.
I've learned that in the Madden series, the importance of buying more time, stepping back.
Bringing the heat on 3rd down. Bringing the heat.
Sometimes you got to step up. Look like pass interference to me. What do I know?
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows.
Defense is doing what they should do. Come on. Off tackle. Try to get them outside. Will Cox is still out. This is not good.
They'll leave it with him.
Well, so much for running outside.
Offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss, but on offense,
Banks should be open on the outside here.
We need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Another injury, this time for them. So many injuries today.
Looks as if we have an injury.
Okay, we're looking at Hilton and then Gilmore.
Take a break to check him out.
RB and X.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Beautiful.
That's caught. It's Gilmore.
Into the third, one more quarter, everybody.
Before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd.
Yeah, I think we've solved the issue today. I'm glad we threw that pass because I figured out why. Whether or not it'll help, that's to be determined, but now we at least know why. It was when I saw that lob, when I knew I held B and beamed it, I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing now.
Final stands in the game, and we'll
because it's just this here or here, A and then B. I do the same thing with X too. Now the running backs are very different. Y and RB, that's just me from not paying attention.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
I don't like any of these plays, but we can get rid of the play action.
What can I lean on right here to make sure we win
Texas.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
That is beautiful. Good job, Patterson. DA double post.
15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
But send the running back to the left. Wait, can I? Yep, there we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Yes, wanted to get the middle linebacker away from the middle to open up Gilmore. Run it.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
And the defense.
I tell you, I mean, I'm proud of our offensive line today. Against a really good defensive line, they've been tough. It's not the offensive line's fault today.
Got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
I thought he was going an out route.
It's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He's loose down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Aggie. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive.
I thought the running back was running it out. He stopped. It was a curl.
Now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back.
Y'all see how open the out was? I just clearly did not memorize the play enough. I thought for sure that was an out route for the running back, but clearly it was a curl. I don't think it was an option route. I thought it was an out. I thought it was like a quick swing route outside. It was open. The issue was it's a curl, so he stops, and then the linebacker's coming over to play it, and that's going to be a pick six every day. Defense, I love you. Love you. You know you're having a good game when you've thrown 2 pick sixes and 3 interceptions, and your head coach still loves you because we've thrown for over 358 yards and 3 touchdowns. Coach Dodge is the best, everybody. Coach Stoops would have benched Ryan in a heartbeat.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Coach Stoops would have pulled Ryan a long time ago. Coach Dodge, like, nope. You're doing great, Ryan. Thank you, Coach.
Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be
I almost threw another one.
Defense. Get him before he gets started.
No more picks.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit.
This is the route I thought he was running there. What Wise running? Patterson? I thought for sure that was the route he was running. That is wide open. Come on. Good route.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
We got time, everybody. 24-21. I'm not nervous.
They needed some momentum. They needed to
Got
find
a
a
block.
rhythm. What better way?
But honestly, that's when I wish we could audible, because I knew it wasn't going to be open, but you can't change it.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle. It's
Beautiful.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Just need a short route here.
Range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down.
Oh, what a route, Williams. That was incredible. In the rain, he made that look easy.
They've got it at the 40. This Kentucky
it's not open. I can't audible, though. They're blitzing. Oh, it is open. Oh, boy. Mazzell comes in. He is dominating today. Wilcox is still out due to injury. It is not slowing our offense down right now, but we do miss him.
Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile
Texas, Texas. That's what Jerry's yelling from the sideline. Texas, Texas. Texas. Texas.
Rid of it to the running back underneath. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So the opportunity with
that's
a
blitz.
touchdown
I wish
here
I could audible out.
4th quarter lead.
Oh, it's going to work. Too much dancing, Patterson.
He steps and powers and works his
Gotta hit the
way.
hole.
They finally get him down at the 2.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone.
Number 49 is not in the game. This is our chance to score. That's our chance. If 49 is out, you run. It's the only player who's so disruptive on the run game. What a play. Let's go, Patterson.
And punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
I tell you, once I saw number 49 on the other side was out of the game, that's their best defensive player, I knew it was going to be a touchdown. Like, without 49 in, I guess he got tired or something. He has been so disruptive today in their depth chart review. He is the best player on their defense. He has like 99 awareness or something like that, and he's crazy. And we've seen that all day. He has been disruptive, but you know what? It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond. That is why Coach Dodge loves Ryan Gamer. He's never seen a player being able to throw an interception and come back to the sideline. Just be like, okay, on to the next one. We're going to dominate. Never loses confidence after a pick six. Just down on the sideline, focused, ready for the next drive. That is why Coach Dodge loves Ryan Gamer. Come on. And our defense did what they should do the entire game. Now, I will say, Ryan has thrown 2 touchdown passes to the other team. That drops their points by 14. So technically our defense has allowed hit. So technically they won't have to run sprints yet. There's 49. He's back in the game. Oh no. 28-24. Run the ball.
Working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there.
Yeah, Jerry said the whole team's running sprints every day, double sprints, if we allow more than 10 points defensively. Ryan will be running sprints anyways.
Back to pass.
That's a given.
catch in the middle. It's Gilmore.
Focus
The
on.
defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Jerry's
That's
yelling,
the way the ball's
Texas,
coming at him
Texas,
and
blitz,
so quickly.
Texas,
That's why
Texas.
he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and
It's not a
long,
blitz,
he's
but
gonna have to
Texas.
throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB.
Why didn't he try to catch it? The Texas route there was open, but that's not who I was throwing it to. The Texas, I kept saying Texas because the Texas route was my intention, but he was coming across the middle, could have been for a 15-yard game. All he does have to do is catch the football. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know. I guess I put two receivers in a position that was crossing, and it threw off our receiver. Which that was the plan. Well, my plan was to throw it to the Texas route. I guess I should have, maybe. I don't know. Okay. 31-28. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Ryan?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little
We got time.
taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Got to catch the ball.
I'm really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because
Timeout.
this is not
We got
ideal
3.
weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to go up top on first down.
Get out of bounds. Block. Get out of bounds.
It's Hilton.
Thank you.
He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Gonna swing it on second down.
Get out of bounds. He was doing an out route. I don't know why he did that. Got to call a timeout.
He's got enough for the first down.
The play was a bubble, right? He ran down the middle. I don't... Okay. Huh. That was weird.
Kentucky
It's not what he was supposed to do.
Set of downs. To the air on first down.
Get out of bounds.
It's complete.
Or not.
They'll
Hurry up.
finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy completion.
Timeout.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, I got to take the points.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14
Not an easy kick to make,
left.
though, everybody. This is on the road, in the rain. Come on. Yes, overtime! Oh, boy! Oh,
So here
boy!
comes our first play of overtime.
First play of overtime, everybody. Here we go.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Did you all
This
know
time
Ryan
he's
could
got
do
his man.
that? What a play! They were shocked.
And they grab the lead here in overtime.
Oh, boy! I'm not sure we should be
When
doing that
receiver
much.
got free,
It worked.
It was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like
Please
this
go
as a
for two,
quarterback, 'cause
Coach
you
Dodge.
add my stats. I like
Come
those
on.
long
Go for
touchdown
2,
passes
Coach.
Where I just threw it really short. and
I
he did the
believe in
rest of
this
the work.
team. Go for 2, we win the game. Well, not necessarily. All right, we got to slow down the simulation. We've got to see what's happening. They have to make it to where you can watch it. You can watch it in Dynasty by changing it to slow speed. That's the only thing they need to add, a slow speed option here to watch. I don't know why they don't have that. I guess they never thought about it. Okay, here we go, everybody. One time for the defense. First and 10. Penalty. 10-yard penalty. First and 20. 3-yard rush. Second and 17. Ball on the 32. Pass dropped. Third and 17. Pass knocked away. Fourth and 17. Last play of the game, potentially. Holding on the defense for automatic first down. Are you kidding me? Touchdown. Extra points good. How do you do and then they get the ball first in the second overtime. Incomplete pass and a 25-yard reception. Ball on the 1-yard line. That is a rushing touchdown. How in the world? And they got the 2-point conversion. How do you hold
Now on
on
first down,
4th
they
and 17?
need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
That's our play today. Coach knows that. He's running it a lot.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. I mean,
Are you all thinking what I'm thinking?
Already. He's right
No,
on the
never
cusp
mind.
of
Not get
500
carried away.
yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking every rep seriously and personally on the practice field building up to this one because he's barely
That's a
made any
touchdown, Texas.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Got it
We've
in
got to
for
get the
one
2-point
part of the
conversion,
job,
though.
And now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little
Yes!
bit different. Bring more pressure. At this
Offensive
rate,
line
he's on so
saved
much
us
fire, you might
there.
as well just
And
send
what a
everybody.
route.
Blitz everybody, live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Oh, my. Okay, it's alternating 2-point conversions now, everybody.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Snap in the shotgun.
He got it.
Tremendous execution to
Defense,
get
please.
the 2, and now
Please,
they turn
defense.
up the heat.
Come on, defense. We need a miracle. We need a miracle, defense. One stop is all we need. It's going to keep alternating. NFL needs these overtime rules so bad. I don't know why NFL still has the same overtime. Come on. One time. They scored. Okay, now they try again, and they got it. Oh, no.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. The snap sets up the throw.
He got it. Same play.
And execution ties the game again, and we'll
Now we
play
go.
another overtime.
Run the same play. Thanks, coach.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Wilcox is back.
They'll go to the air.
Wilcox is back.
They got it done.
They
A
read the
great
underneath.
play call to give them
Texas
the
was
lead by
open.
2.
Defense has to stop him. Please, defense. One time for the defense, please. We won! We did it!
With the win
On
today, they're now
UFK!
bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know, you can say whatever you want to say about Ryan Gamer's performance in that first half and the pick sixes. Ryan's clutch factor is second to none. And we've seen that in this series. We've seen it in Madden. And A+. And the A+ is deserved, even with 2 pick sixes, because of that incredible finish. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? It looked like Ryan wanted to lose. I'll give you that. I'll give you all that. That is a 52-50. How many overtimes was that? 7? It felt like 7. Oh, that was so stressful. College football 26 is just way too stressful. A+, 1,000 experience, plus 500 coach trust, plus 1,000 followers. But you know what? If Ryan's a dual threat quarterback, if he's an improviser like he is in Madden, those interceptions don't happen. I'd be scrambling all the time. So that's my biggest regret here. And I wish I could change it. I truly do. But you know what? What a victory, even being an only one-dimensional quarterback pocket passer. That is incredible. 52-50. Wow. You know, Coach Dodge has full trust in Ryan. And you saw it that game. 21-19 in overtime. Defense, thank you. But you know what? Our defense will be running sprints like crazy because they allowed 14 points in the fourth quarter, right? And also, I think one was a pick six, right? 538, 353 on the other side. And remember, Jerry didn't want to see more than 150 yards allowed, and they had 353. We had 21 rushes. We ran a lot, only 35 yards, though. They had 30 for 121. I tell you, Coach Dodge is going to be furious. If you look at their offensive depth chart, you're going to be like, how in the world did they do that? Well, it's because of home field advantage and Heisman. 503 passing versus 232. 3 interceptions. Yeah, 2 for a touchdown. So technically, we threw 5 touchdowns today, everybody. So we still had a good rating. That is because we threw 47 completions, 503 yards, and 5 touchdown passes. A 78% completion is really good with that many throws. Just happened 3 of them were to the other team, right? So yeah, we got to clean up some things, but we're playing on the road in the rain. We were expecting some missed throws. And well, all that matters is we got the job done. Wow. What about receiving? Who did it? Hilton Jr., 9 for 88. Mizell, 8 for 42, the backup. Mason Williams does it again, 8 for 2. And the superstar in overtime was Gilmore. I mean, how many 2-point conversions did he have on that route? And then I threw him off. I knew they were going to think that under route, right? So Wilcox was back in. And once I saw Wilcox back in at the right time, I'm like, I'm throwing it to him 100%. I already knew they were going to take out the inside route. Wilcox was wide open for a touchdown. Give a lot of credit to our offensive line. Let's see defensively what went wrong. Only 1 sack and no interceptions. How? How does their quarterback not? Okay. I am shocked. But you know what? A+, everybody. The most unexpected A+ performance you could ever imagine. And listen, this game never gives you A+. Never. Never. Like, what we did today, we faced adversity, we made terrible plays. It looked like Ryan wanted to lose the game multiple times, but the clutch factor was activated yet one more time. A overtime thriller. Ryan Gamer led the Kentucky Wildcats to victory. It's not about the mistakes you make, everybody. It's about how you respond after those mistakes. How do you move forward? Ryan moved forward with the team today, and we rallied and won the football game. Wow, what a game. I'm going to look through the highlights, take some screenshots, and then we'll take a look at the road ahead. You know, was that not now the best game on the channel in College Football 26? I mean, we've had some great games in the Dynasty series. No, I think the Dynasty series, that first season, some of those close games, that game we won by a half an inch, or I guess that was technically an inch and a half. But like, yeah, I mean, this was up there. This was the best in this Road to Glory series so far, but the Dynasty party takes it because that first year, oh my goodness, it was so stressful. Don't get me wrong, the second year has been stressful too. This video game is just so stressful. Extra plays increase. Let's go. That's why when I tell people to play this game, I say always play All-American. Do not play Heisman because, you know, All-American is more fun. I play on Heisman for the challenge, but I wouldn't say it's always fair or realistic because sometimes it's weighted against you. It's stressful and games are meant to be fun. So whenever I tell people, like people ask me about difficulty, I say play All-American. Don't do as I do. It is not as fun. Play All-American. You will have a blast with the game. Do not play Heisman. I would tell anybody, like everybody I would talk to, friends or anybody, if they ask me, I would say do not do as I do. Do not play this game on Heisman. It is not as fun. It is way too stressful. Like, was that fun? No, that was just stressful the entire time. I mean, did you all have fun? Yeah, I don't think I did. But you know what? We won 52-50, 503 passing. That's what we do. We don't run very much. We ran a lot. We just were able to get no production against their defensive line. But that is a massive win. I told you all that place is tough to play in. That's my nemesis. Telling you, I always throw picks there. How many overtimes was that? That was unreal, everybody. I am just on cloud 9 right now. Like, that was so stressful. Oh, boy. There is no game more stressful. Well, there are games more stressful. Any Elden Ring is more stressful. Any of the From Software games, I love those games, but they're very stressful. They're the only games more stressful than college football games. It's just, these games are so stressful. Oh my. Oh, Mary Porter. Ryan, your grades are slipping. Well, you don't say. I have 2 sessions opening this week. Want to come in? Yes. Thank you, Mary. Our academic advisors or tutor as well? We need to. We're going to study anyways, Mary. We studied all week. That's what we can tell her in the meeting. Yes, I'll be in this week. I don't want to get any lower. Yeah, Ryan, if you do, you won't be playing. Imagine making the playoffs and not being able to play. That would be embarrassing, right? Small GPA bump. All right, our friend Alex, who's asked us multiple times, I think, to go out. I think Alex has. Hey, I'm going to your game this week, and then my Oklahoma friends and I are going to a huge party about 45 minutes out of town. Think at least 300 people? No, I'm sorry. Alex always wants Ryan to party, right? There would be storms on a weekend. Want to go with us after the game? About 45 minutes out. No, they're going to get in trouble. I'm going to decline. I'm going to say decline. Sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. Alex always wants Ryan to party. No, I don't want to risk missing our bus back in this weather. Thanks, though. Ryan would have got stuck. Imagine. Ryan gets stuck and then misses the next game. Oh, boy. Coach Dodge says Oklahoma has a solid defense, so I need you to just take the easy play out there. Okay, thanks, Coach. Try to complete 65% of your passes and lead us to the win. Hopefully, this is a home game. We've done good at pass percentage, though, recently. So, yeah, we can complete 65%, and we get an experience boost if we win as well. All right, Coach Dodge. Challenge accepted. Of course, it's away against one of the best teams this year. We're number 9 in the nation, everybody. What a victory. I didn't think that game was ever going to end. Did you all? 9 against number 7. Kentucky against Oklahoma. That is going to be a battle. This is an Oklahoma team who's really good. I mean, you look at them. Our defense, we must have had an injury. Our defense went down even more. Oh, no. Our offense went up, though. So 82, 84, 79 against 89, 89, and 91 on the road. Okay. Mason Williams is definitely the impact player. He's played amazing. Well, anybody got any ideas? Well, if we can beat Alabama, that was at home, though. How do we beat Oklahoma on the road? Well, I think the only way to know that is we take a look at their depth chart. And we do a depth chart review to close out this episode. Because I am very interested at what they're looking like right now. Oh, boy. Our defense is going to have a tough time. I can tell you that right now. They have 2 quarterbacks 90 overall. You're kidding. Halfback 90. Fullback 85. Wide receivers 90, 89, 89, 83. And look at their speed. Oh, no. We have slow cornerbacks, everybody. Tight end, they're going to dominate. Left tackle's not the best. Well, okay, line is down. Left tackle, left guard. Center, their line's not great. Well, they have a couple good line positions, right? But a couple weaknesses. So our defense, good luck. So hopefully they have a good game plan going into the game. Zach Chapman, left edge, 87 overall. Right edge, 87 overall. No, oh, he has quick jump too. Oh no, we got to watch out for the right edge. Jared Smith. Defensive tackle, okay, not bad, but not perfect. Callum Thomas, Selm, 87 overall. Okay, that's good. Mike, 84 overall, 86 speed, and very good play recognition. Not great awareness, though. Will is pretty good. What about cornerbacks? 91, 89 speed. That's still good enough. With 93 acceleration, he's going to be amazing. JD Drew, yeah, they're good. Okay, they don't really have any weaknesses besides their defensive tackles and their parts of their offensive line. Free safety is amazing. Strong safety is amazing. Wow, they don't have many weaknesses, everybody. Okay, there's your depth chart review of the Oklahoma Sooners, number 7 team in the nation. This is the biggest matchup of the year. The biggest was Alabama. This is the second biggest matchup of the year. Coming off an electric victory on the road, 52-50 in overtime, the most stressful game of all time. Next up, it is Kentucky against Oklahoma. Before we close this out, we had 3 skill points. We can improve our resistance. So we're going to go to physical abilities. We cannot improve. We can unlock it. Wait, why not met? Throw under pressure has to be 87 to upgrade. Oh. Okay. Then how about we do dot? We don't have that one unlocked yet. Increase action in pocket for open receivers. And I definitely stay in the pocket all the time. Yeah, I never really get outside the pocket. Really rare for me to step out, you know? Really rare. Really rare for me to step out of the pocket. We're going to go dot. Throw some dots, Ryan. So we cannot upgrade any of them because we don't have... Well, this one we can upgrade. Yeah, just not enough points. We can upgrade this one, not enough points. We can upgrade this one, play action. And we can upgrade that one too when we get more. The only one we can't upgrade yet is resistance, which is the most important one, right? So we'll get there. 91 overall, everybody. Ryan the Punisher is going to be ready to dominate in Oklahoma. It is going to be the second biggest tough... No, actually, I would say Alabama at home was not the toughest test because that was in front of Big Blue Nation, home field advantage. I think this is the toughest test. Taking a look at their overall, I think that's the toughest, everybody. Hope you all are ready. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. There's plenty other series going on right now. Check the channel page. Scroll through. You're likely to find another video or series that you enjoy. I'll see you next time. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.